Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway.
Be sweating by the end of this podcast.
I know it's fucking hot as shit.
It doesn't, bro. It doesn't matter. In the summer, I'll complain about it being too hot. In the winter, I'll complain about it being too cold.
Exactly. Damn, what the fuck you smoking, Sandbar?
This is that blue lobster, that shit from Big Maine Trees up in Maine. I met them at Conway's show through the Born Bake Bro.
I gotta go see my boy out there too. What the fuck is my boy?
In Maine?
Yeah, Portland.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up there. We gonna go up there, probably bring a sprint out there, stay out there for like 2 days.
Do you feel like you rep Connecticut or New England?
Both.
I feel like there should be a more connect. I feel like the states are disconnected as fuck for some reason.
We connecting them though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm trying to do.
For real. You doing what you doing. You got fucking Boston, Springfield. It's starting to formulate now.
Yeah. It should though.
Yeah.
And
Then
there's no reason that
we all tapped in. Like, look, you and CT, you was doing some old other shit with Rook.
literally,
He
bro.
doing some shit. He represents CT, but we all represent New England at the end of the day too.
How do you get connected with all the other places, like with Buffalo, with like Benny, with like Detroit, with all
You know what's so crazy? Benny, my brother. I've been listening like Benny and all that. And fucking I was bagging up some fucking dope one day I was fresh over from jail, I was trying to get on, I was bagging up some dope. That's a whole nother story. But we was watching fucking TV, all this shit. And I don't know what the fuck happened. Fucking it was some shit with Benny and it was like hit me. And I reached out to bro. And we've been locked in there since.
Really?
It was like this
What
was
year
like
was it?
2013 or some shit. I know
Damn.
I went to jail and then I came back. I was in a halfway house. And I reached back out to Benny probably had like 5,000 followers, 4,000 or 5,000 followers back then. And I reached back out like, yo, I'm back home, nigga. Like,
Damn.
you know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, he probably, I gotta see if he remember that. Yeah, it was back then. Cause I came home 2011.
Do you remember what you heard from him?
It was some
Just
old
something
shit.
random.
It was some old shit.
I hope people listen and realize that if you got 5,000 followers, that's what it can come
He had
to.
5,000 followers, like 5, 6, some shit like that.
Yeah, you talk. Whenever I talk to Benny, he still talks like he's hungry as fuck.
Man, that Benny,
Yeah.
bro, that. You know what, man? I always tell him, I'm like, music connected us, but we brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because of this music shit and this hip hop shit, we came together, but we really got a real brotherhood, like. And Benny is. If you're not around Benny and you don't want to get your shit together, you just I don't know. Cause me being around Benny, sometimes I gotta be like, he hungry. He wake up. He treat this music game like how he did when he was in the streets. He just hungry. He making a play. He a beast. He an animal.
Yeah.
So it's like me being around. I was like, you know what? I damn near. He pushed me to just and life in general just wanting to get my shit and just go hard.
How did you go from just DMing him to like what happened now?
What the hell happened? I hit bro up. Bro hit me ASAP. And then we was just chopping it up. You know what? I was on that time. Like, and I tell people, the Benny you see today, I never knew if Benny was going to blow up or not. I just reached out to him. I was high. I was like, man.
You were high?
Yeah, because that's what I was smoking. I just reached out to him, bro.
You're like, this shit's fine.
Yeah, I reached out to him, bro, and he was just, you would tell Benny was still in the streets when I reached out to him. And then, what happened? He was just like, yo, I'm doing that, I'm gonna holler at you. And then bro hit me one day like, yo, I had a show in fucking New Haven, they knew all my words, I don't know. Like, he was just so shocked. And he was like, yo, it's time. And we was talking, and then, I told him, I introduced him, I was like, yo, I was talking to him about a few things and this and that. He was just like, yo, come up to Buffalo. and I just fucking took a loss on some shit. I just took a loss. I probably had like $1,000 to my name, and goddamn rent was coming up, everything, and I took $200 and I booked a bus. And people, I was like, I booked the bus, and then I went up there, Dolo. I took a goddamn, you going to the bus station. I took, that shit was like 12 hours just to get to Buffalo. So I left CT, I overnighted in Springfield, we went to Boston.
Old lady with a chicken.
I couldn't even goddamn move when I got to Buffalo. I was in the chair so long. I couldn't even move, bro. I was like, then bro was like, come to the crib, man. And we just been family ever since, and like.
You weren't doing anything in music before that.
Yeah. I was, but I just said fuck it. Like Prodigy, a lot of people don't know that was a mentor down the line. Bars and Hooks, my boy Mr. Bars, he kind of took me under his wings at the height of his career and treated me like his little bro. But after that, it was just I was in the streets, all that, and then it was like fuck music. And then, Benny called me like a year after I reached out to him.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Looking back at that time,
it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. I couldn't.
You didn't think he was gonna blow up?
No, it ain't that I didn't think he was. I ain't even care. I was just like some real people linked up with each other, and then it was like that shit was so crazy because it was like right after that shit just like I was like damn. You know what I'm saying? It was like damn. Because when I went to Benny house, he had it was a 2-room, like, you know what I'm saying? And and he treated me like family since day one. So I got nothing but, like, he can't do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a different type of loyalty to him because he opened the doors to his house to me when he didn't have to, when he ain't know. Like, he probably been through a bunch of shit in the street. We all have. But to still open your doors to somebody and say, man, come in the house and stay in the house, and you know what I'm saying? So it been like that since day one.
I don't think enough people move off energy like that.
Nah. And for me to know that he welcomed me with open arms is like we got a different brotherhood. We don't talk every day or nothing, but when we do get on the phone, we on the phone for 2-3 hours and free my boy Duffel. My boy Duffel might call and he might you know what I'm saying? We talk, it might not even be, I'm high as hell already, saying, you trying to get me high, man. Goddamn,
you were the I didn't even offer.
Man, that shit got me high. That that shit got me high, man.
That shit. I told you that.
Man, you see I'm sweating up?
I told you we were going to. Oh, you can walk by if you need to. Yeah, all good. All good. This is called fucked up.
This Hartford, bro. Yeah, man.
But you were sending me. You sent me that clip about Benny talking about you, and like how you started that shit. And all right, I guess I want to just talk to you, but I think people listening who want to be in music but might not want to be the artist will be inspired by hearing like how that happened, what you did, and how you're a part of a big movement. Because not everyone wants to be on center stage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for the guys like me, man, you just gotta be about what you talk about. Like, if I knew I couldn't bring no value and all that, like, I wouldn't even, you know? So it's like, you know.
So what, you just have to love it? Is that, you just have to love it?
You do. And it's crazy because a few weeks ago, me and Benny had a conversation about that. And I was just like, yo, he's like, bro, you gotta love this shit. Because there's a lot of bullshit that come with it. And you just gotta love this shit. There's gonna be shit hitting you left and right with this shit. But like, when you love it, it's like, it's gonna hit you, it's gonna fade. You still gonna be standing 10 toes with this shit, doing what you love. You gotta love it, man. You can't, there's no way around it.
You're talking about that Benny story of him, like, you loving his music so much, you just wanted to DM him. He's living in a two room, like, to look where he is now.
Man, that's
you were asking me earlier about, like, my production shit. You're like, you're getting these views and this is what you've got. I feel like that really is the only key to success, though. It's like, it really don't matter what you have, it matters, like, how you're fucking... if you're gonna put everything into it, you know?
And that's what you're doing right now, too.
You have to. Though. Is there any other? Have you ever seen someone not put everything?
It's not going to hit. It's not going to hit.
Like, no one's ever made it from not doing everything. You know.
Some people get lucky and get, you know what I'm saying, off the strength of they get placed in a situation, and as long as they do what they got to do, it'll work. But 9 times out of 10, you gotta put the work in. Yeah. Like, this shit wasn't easy for me. I had to put the work in. I had to off my word, and you know, luckily I am who I am, and people took my word for certain things. But everybody, when I was telling people about Benny, they were like, bro, I don't give a fuck about, who is he? You know what I'm saying? I had to show and prove. I had to put work in too, as far as like, just take my word for it. I promise you I didn't know exactly. Like, I promise you that he's gonna, you know, and you know.
Why do you think that? What did you see? Like, what did he have that you didn't see in other people?
Man, Benny, he got superstar power. He got stardom. Just being around him, how he talk, and the things he put you on to, and it's just that it. It's an it factor.
It's fun. That's why I'm so happy you fuck with people like, I'll just say Skilla Baby. There's a lot of people who listen to exclusively the Griselda world.
Yeah.
Might hear Skilla Baby and be like, fuck this shit, turn
so,
this
but they
shit
go, man,
off.
Benny and Skilla got some shit that's about to come out.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Is like, Skilla has that all that
Skilla shit. Superstar in here, it factor too.
For real.
I just was on the phone with them.
But it doesn't matter if it's like, I hate people who only listen to the like, I only listen to the Griselda type shit and never listen to nothing else.
I listen to everything.
Everything.
Yeah, it ain't. It's
my phone's being used to record, but my top songs are, I think it's Benny, Skilla Baby, fucking like West Side.
No,
fucking
West.
Like, I got a Yeet song on there.
Oh, Yeet. My daughter put me on the Yeet. I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, he sound cool as hell.
Your
like,
shit's catchy.
And she was like, that's Yeet. I'm like, who the hell Yeet? Then, so when I looked him up, I'm like, he got all these followers and he lit like this, like. And it's like, man, we in that older group, but we still got this shit going on.
Well, you're still working with, like, how'd you get linked in with the Detroit guy?
Man, it's family ties. You know what I'm saying? But with Babyface Ray and his brother Yodi, that's family. And I got reached out to, and I didn't even know that was family until a situation happened. And then I really don't never talk to Face, but his brother Yodi, that's bro. That's family right there. So we been locked in. And then Baby Money Los, that's bro. Shout out to little bro. He one of them. He one of the young goats. I gotta get you with them too. They a different hustle. Them dudes. That Detroit shit different.
Oh, Detroit's different. I rep Bruiser Brigade, so I'm Detroit. Like, that's my second home.
Yeah.
But Detroit, I've never seen people go harder than
No,
Detroit.
they different. They different all the way around the board. Shout out to my boy Chuck. He running around with I forgot her name. She lit right now from Atlanta, and he riding around with Jetson. He running around with them boys. Yep. Chuck kind of like, and then once I'm with Chuck, this family. He told Veeze, all of them. Veeze brother Rule, my boy. He behind the scenes. He do music, Taliban, all of them. Yep. He's like, this family. But
what do you think makes an artist have that it factor?
It really gotta be in you. It's just something you gotta have. It's like,
so you either are or you aren't.
You are. You can fake or pretend, and it's like, it's just when you got the it factor, when you've been through everything, and you everything that you say you is, and you really just, you gotta be born with that shit. It ain't no down the line, try to get it's still gonna show. Like, it's just,
So you think shit's predetermined?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we don't really got choice over what's gonna happen.
Nah, because it's like, everybody who really got the it factor, they just them type of people.
They know.
Like, when you get around West and comedy, like, they that's who the fuck they is. Like, shout out my big bro West. Like, he's somebody else I look up to, and he gave me a lot of game even in the beginning when, and West, like, West really West. Like, I didn't. Like, when people was asking me, like, do you really watch wrestling like that? I'm like, I'm in a big-ass house and West on the couch, glued to the goddamn wrestling channel. And I'm like, bro, no cameras or nothing. Like, this really West. Conway too. Like, it's just special. It's just it factor shit with them guys.
So you either have it or you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that in my mind, I believe in myself and I believe I have it. But I think that's tough. Because I hope people, so you think people listening could, like, there's people who are lost and can never find what their true path is.
If they fall, I feel like they should be able to find.
But not everyone's gonna be a rapper, or not everyone's.
And they got a lot of people got to accept that too.
Or not everyone's gonna be a comedian, because I'm a comedian. I see that shit too.
But and I feel like what we just talked about before, the consistency. Everything is getting better with seeing Buck because he's being more consistent with the podcast, with the comedian shit, and you. That's kind of like a path of finding yourself.
100%. But I also knew that something special was gonna come from it.
Yeah.
Like I had to make a good investment. Like,
And I remember you at the shows and all that. And then when you transitioned too and just was like, yo, I got this, you really opened up a cool ass thing. Close that door real quick.
The beat's fire coming out of there, but I knew that I don't want us to get pulled off YouTube for
I know, for
stealing the beat.
Shit, you gotta edit that out, Sam. But
it fucking turns into a hit, and then I get sued off that shit. So consistency, but like, all right, say someone is like you, they love the music, but they want to get into it. What is their best path for doing that?
man, just jumping in the field, man. Having something to offer too. Like what's your specialty? You just jumping in and shit to jumping in shit. You passionate about it. You got something that you good at to offer. Really that to me. If you ain't bout nothing, you trying to get in this shit. It's up for what? You gonna get spun around and you gonna get lost in this game. You kind of gotta know what you could bring. And that's what it was with me. I already knew. I kind of knew what I could offer. And it just simply started out from like, damn, I'm like, bro, I want to see, because I'm somebody who like, damn, I want to help. I'm genuinely like that. And it was just like, bro, I think I could do this, bro. You got to come to Hartford. And I ain't know shit. And that's why I'm glad it happened like that in no other way, because like even Benny could tell you that I've been genuine from the start. Goddamn Ty Louie, man. What the fuck in that cup, man? Goddamn, no. Oh, happy birthday, OG.
Gotta respect the ones before.
No, for real.
How long you gonna become great, man?
Exactly. And you young and you got it.
You a drinker more than a smoker?
Yeah, but I gotta stop, man.
You gotta stop. Why you gotta stop?
You know what I did? I slowed down a lot. I'm just chilling now. It's the holidays. It's about to be the new year. I'm just vibing out. I ain't even going crazy. I got a little.
But why you gotta stop?
Cause you know what? It's grind time now. I don't even want nothing to slow me down. When it's time to celebrate, then I'm gonna pop a little something. But other than that, it's 2024 now. I'm trying to. We gotta step it up.
I like whiskey. Whiskey's mine.
What's
I
that?
like old man drinks, like whiskey and gin.
You like that
Jack
Johnny Walker? You like that Johnny Walker Black?
I'll do it.
That Johnny Walker, man, or that Wolford, man.
You're a tequila guy?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's my favorite drink.
That's your
Don, Patron, all of.
That's a party.
Cause I don't get crazy. Like when I wake up in the morning, I ain't really too. I'm good.
You're not getting hungover?
Nah, not like that unless I go
You
crazy.
ever have a bad hangover?
Yeah, I did. That's them hangovers. You start praying in the morning. You start praying to God like I'm never gonna drink again.
What's the hardest you've gone?
I ain't go too hard in a while.
You don't have a night that you remember that you went crazy, woke up?
When? You or what? Me acting up? When?
You better come on here and grab the microphone and tell us this
When the fuck I was acting up?
If you at times you was fried, bro.
He could tell.
One time, home was so fried, man. Home had about 10 bands in his pocket. That's all he kept saying. He fell asleep on the couch like this in the club. Bro, watch my pocket.
I don't even remember that.
He ain't give a fuck. No, the whole night he like this. So now I'm babysitting him. Because I know he got the money. And it's just a bunch of shit going on. So I'm like, this. The party just starts 11. I'm like, how you get like that? So now for 2-3 hours, I'm watching him in the club. Because it's my brother's birthday party. So we can't leave. I'm like, damn. So then when he do get up, all he knew was his bed. Bro, bring me home. Bring me home. I'm like, God.
I remember that.
A house party though, man. Knocked on the door, like, Ma, open it. I took.
That's one of those mornings, yeah.
Oh shit!
You text all your friends before
he's a lousy, he's a bastard for that though. You see, you heard what he just said he did to me? You ain't never told me, remember that?
I knocked on the door, my fell in the eye. He good, bro.
Yeah, on camera, too.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man.
That boy was.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Like that, bro. It was early too. It was like 11.
Yeah.
I can't. I used to be like when I was young. I used to drink, smoke. I can't do it now. I can't even smoke like that.
Yeah.
You know what do calm me though?
Couple drinks.
I just recently, shroom.
Shroom.
I like the micro.
Okay, tell me about your
I
fucking
just, when I'm chilling, I just,
You got like
micro.
Do you like?
I just zen up. I'm just like.
You don't get the laughs.
I don't know. Maybe because I be too serious sometimes, but I was just like, I was like this. Like we was in the studio and fucking the engineer, he had offered me and Benny, so then he was like, no, don't let him. And I took a little stem, and then next thing you know, I was like tired. Next thing you know, I was up. I was like this in the studio. I'm like, oh,
you have never done them before?
Nah.
I like shrooms. I had to slow down on them.
Yeah.
I was tripping too hard. I was tripping a lot. I would be at the events, like I'd be at like a show, and I'd be tripping. But then someone in the audience, like I'd be walking around, they'd be like, Sam, like, love your show. And I'm tripping so hard that I'm like, just don't talk to me. I can't fucking talk to you right now. Because I would do more than just like a micro dose.
Yeah, I can't. That's the more part to take too low.
I can't drink like that. I used to be able to drink heavy, but I can't drink anymore. Like, I can have like 1 or 2 drinks and I'm good, but I don't know what.
That's good.
It's like responsibility.
No, for real. And then if you be by yourself a lot, so you gotta drive and
I do.
You gotta get a sister now, but man, you making a lot of money.
I have people who work with me, but I also like traveling alone. I don't know, bro.
I think you drove all the way to Buffalo by your motherfucking self one time.
I drove to Chicago.
I was like, yo, this motherfucker by himself, yeah, bro.
You never been a road dog? You never fucking... Those trips are fun.
No, for real, yeah.
You pull over and a rest stop, slap your face a few times, and you hit the road.
I pull over, sleep. I done did that. Slept for 2 hours. It's time to go.
It's like you when you were lit. I'm the type of person, I need to get back to my bed at the end of the night.
Yeah, nah.
I'll just keep pushing if I can get back to my fucking bed at the end of the night. Best show that you've been to?
Music show?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be biased or nothing, but I think the best show was, what Benny show that was? It's not just one. I think it was it SOBs for Benny's second album.
Can you take Benny out of it and say best concert you've seen?
Oh, before that?
Yeah, just like as a music fan, without work.
Cash Money, because I never forget
that. When was that?
It was that. Cash Money and Rough Riders, because I was in the back with them.
Backstage tour. Wasn't it?
I ain't go to backstage, but I went to Cash Money. That was 99. Yep. I remember Lil Wayne. He was little. He a little older than me.
All that. We got the shirt.
Yep. Rhea's in the back,
Oh, wait, nah,
TK
tell me
Kirkland
about
and all
that
them was
shit.
in the back. That shit was
Big
crazy.
Money.
Yep, that shit was, I'll never forget that.
Wait, so you met Wayne when he was young like that?
Yep, they just did Baller Block in the movie.
Yeah.
I've been around, bro.
That's wild.
I've been around.
Were you making music when you were younger?
Yeah.
You were about to lie. You were about
Cause
to
I don't
lie.
never talk about that shit, but I'm nice and rapping. Like to this day, they like, how the fuck you around and helping everybody else, but you?
When's the last time you hopped in the studio?
You about to be in the studio.
Last night.
Yeah, last night.
Cause
You
he
were
played some
rapping?
shit.
Yeah,
You were rapping last night?
I was just bullshitting though, and then like you know when they start getting quiet, like I'm thinking I'm just bullshit. It's like alright. He could talk some shit, but I don't know. I think when my boy died, I just ain't get passionate enough. I lost my passion for me just rapping when I always still wanted to help people with this shit because I love this shit. And that was like 2004. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I ain't want to rap and nothing like shit like that. Like I don't know. I used to rap.
Yeah, because he used to make, he had this tick. He used to be young, just get high, and going home, shit, and just black out everybody and just rap, just even if you freestyling. So he just had everybody trying to rap. But he really could rap. He used to rap. So it's like...
Is that how you got in, like, to the music scene in the beginning? Because you were rapping and shit?
No, my aunt and my mother and them, they always like was in this shit. Like just they was coming up 80s, early 90s. That's all I was born into shit. Then my aunt, she like my sister. She about 12 years older than me, so all her boyfriends was just into this shit. So you know what I'm saying? They putting me on to fucking Big Daddy Kane and that's just how that shit just I don't know. It was just always my escape. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, alright, to like getting backstage and knowing people early and working, was it through being an artist?
Nah, you know how we got backstage? I started rapping, bro. And my boy was right. He was like, yo, y'all wanna, but y'all gotta rap. Y'all look like y'all rap. And remember, it was like, yo, rap about the black hat. It was like, rap about a black hat.
We got into any concert, bro, without no ticket. So whether we snuck in, whatever, we get in. You know what I'm saying?
And we just was always like Nori, all of them back then. His brother Mario, like I just been around. Hey, fucking body. Billy the Kid when they all was fucking rapping.
Now I understand why I was like, because I appreciate the love and support you give me, but I see it. It's like you get like the love for just the music.
And I love like I seen what you did. I seen you be genuine, come around, have fun, and that's why Wes and the big dogs, they Benny and them, they take a liking to you and they want to help and you just let me know and you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to support you too.
It means a lot.
You found the lane and you did it the right way.
But I think I do think people need to find what they're good at and also make sure that like you're getting the love back from it. But I want to go back. Sorry, I'm stoned as fuck. But I want to go back to you. You said you lost the passion for rapping.
Yeah. One of my best friends and shit. He was, he got killed in 2004, and we used to all rap together. And I ain't even want to do it no more. And then I ended up getting incarcerated a year after, doing 6 years, going through a bunch of whole other shit.
You just said?
Yeah. And then I came back home, and one of my close friends, Spade, was doing a magazine, and he used to always try to get me. He used to go interview like Kevin Hart, Meek, all of them, and then he was just like, "Come with me one day." And then I went with him one day, and we end up the first motherfuckers I ended up linking with was Dark Low and AR Rad. This was 2012,
really?
13. Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Pretty long.
Yep. We drove all the way to Philly, and they was like, "Yo, what up? You rap?" Like, and I was like, and I'm like, "Nah." They like, "He do rap," and I'm like, "Man, I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm trying to talk to y'all about some street shit. Like, I don't,
Talk your shit, man. Like, go ahead.
But you were hitting the road, just trying to like push it.
Nah. One of my close friends had a magazine when
no,
I was.
I know, but like you were traveling all these different places.
Yeah. With them, I was just with them, just like.
But you still wanted to be in the rooms and shit.
Yeah.
Cause Spade dragged me. He was like, "Yo, just come with me to." Yeah, cause I was just chilling. I was back home. I was back on some street shit.
I don't know if I believe you, cause look
I'm
at
trying
what
to tell
doing.
you.
I hear you, but like look at what you're doing now. Like with the music, it's like of course there's a through line through it. You know what I mean?
I had my phases where I was just going in and out. Like I'll fuck with it, and then I'll be like, man, fuck that. I need some money. I gotta run around. And then that's what really made me just stick to it. My boy, he had a magazine and he was interviewing like Wiz Khalifa. He used to always tell me to pull up, and I was like, nah. And then the one time I pulled up, it was with AR Rap, Dark Low, all of them, and I was like, and we was just out in Philly for 2 days. We was just chilling. We was on the road. I was like, and then I got incarcerated again, and I was like, you know what, I got kids now. I'm chilling, this, that, and then fucking on social media. Down the line, reaching out to Butch, and then it's just like, now I'm just stuck in this shit too.
Are you happy about it?
Yeah, I love this shit. I love it. I told you earlier, like, you really gotta love this shit through the good, the bad, the ugly. Like, cause once you're gonna weather the storms when you love this shit, and you don't never know what happened. I see all type of great things happen. I see people lives change. Overnight, I see people grind, and down the line, their lives change, and I see the good things that it do bring, and I love this shit.
What do you think makes an artist blow? Pause.
A team, man, and listening. The right people around you, and listening to them, and not being big-headed. For real. And just, because once your music decent and you got a team and they can orchestrate certain shit and then you listening and, y'all actually being productive and everything, it can happen.
Outsourcing.
That too. $1 million. And Benny, he done said it on multiple interviews. Like, yo, I had a team and I listened to my team too. And he always used this analogy. He like, yo, fucking, it's 1 million motherfuckers better than Michael Jordan, but guess what? Michael Jordan outgrind him and outdid this and that, and that's why. It's 1 million people better than Michael Jordan, but they wasn't willing to do what the fuck Michael Jordan did. Yeah. That's why Michael Jordan.
You think McDonald's is the best restaurant in the world?
As far as, no,
but
not
it's
far
the
as
most
food.
Successful, but that's what I mean. It's like, nah, they outwork
because they marketing and they advertising is like no other.
They're making the best steak you've ever had.
The nastiest steak in the world, but they make you think.
But there's more everywhere.
And it's affordable.
I could drive 10 minutes if I three McDonald's.
Yeah, that's the most successful restaurant.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It's the most successful, yeah.
But that's because they outworked everybody.
That's it.
That's it.
Consistency.
Yeah.
They stay with the same taste, the same everything.
You have to know what you want, though. Do you want to be that, or do you want to be like a more smaller, independent artist? Like you have to know what you want in the game. You have to know what you want your end goal to be. Do you want to be a superstar? Do you want to be like an artist that everyone looks up to, but maybe he's not like selling out stadiums?
But he got
a
core.
or like you want to be Rock Marcy, you want to be Drake, you want to be fucking Chief Keef. Like what type of career are you looking for?
You asking me?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, you just saying?
Artists, I think, need to ask themselves.
Man, you never know how this shit gonna go, but one thing I was told by bro too is like it don't even matter. Once you make money off of who you are and your name, you successful.
I used to turn down. This is gonna sound funny. I used to turn down money for artistic integrity, and I'm gonna keep artistic integrity. I'm not saying that in a bad way. But I do think you have to make money and invest that back into yourself, and that's the only way to do it.
And get bigger and bigger and level up and keep leveling up. You gotta throw the money back in yourself.
Yeah. If you aren't making money from it, like you have to figure out a way to.
Because ain't no guarantee that you're gonna get sponsored or somebody going. But at least you know you're doing it for yourself. And then if they come with that check, that bag, then they do. But if they don't, you still you dumping inside yourself.
I bet you see this with artists. I see this with a lot of podcasts. People who dump a lot of money into it, but they can't do it consistently for more than a year because their money runs out. Or they're like, you gotta figure out how to make this shit over. It's a marathon.
Right, you gotta hustle, man. You have to hustle. You gotta hustle. It get real. This shit get expensive, man. That's why, like, you gotta respect somebody who bet on themselves with this shit. That with time you can't never get back. With money you done invested, whether you made it or not, I tip my hat off and I salute you.
How much money do you think it takes to be an artist consistently?
Probably like a few hundred, man. A few $100,000, but this shit costs. You constantly paying for shit. Yeah, and you gotta grease palms. It's like ain't nobody in this shit to do this shit for free. You gotta pay the producers. You gotta pay the cameraman eventually. You gotta pay fucking a PR team. Nobody doing nothing for free. That's how shit costs. 5,000 here, 1,500 here, 2,500 here. Studio time. You got the fucking whole month. You paying $50 an hour. Like that shit costs. It's crazy.
Everybody getting it differently though.
Yeah. Different
pathways for everybody.
What shit did you not realize about the industry?
Man. Only it's the politic game and how phony motherfuckers is, man. How fast somebody switch, people don't keep their word, and just the shit go like a seesaw. It's like that's why I just cherish the people that do, like got my back and fuck with me with certain shit and genuine and tell me about myself and cause when they trying to run around, they trying, hey, call everybody your friend. But then when shit ain't going too good with you, they looking for the next guy to, So it's just, or call me, or call, take my number, call me. And then when you do happen to call somebody, it's like, the vibe, a whole different vibe. Like, motherfucker, man, you feel like, why you call my phone? So it's really that. That's why, like, I appreciate bro and them, man, because this shit ain't make or break them. It ain't changed them. They still the same. And I love people like that.
Do you think that the industry is more like negative than positive? Like, I'm saying
it's a balance.
I'm saying the people, like the energy of the people.
Because you got some great people in this shit. You got great people in this shit. And you got pieces of shit. Like, that's just how it is. So I try to, like, just weed out the pieces of shit. And when I connect with somebody who genuine, I just lock in with them.
It's funny because it sounds like I'm asking you, like, a gotcha question, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do that because I feel like most people I've met have been very nice. Yeah. But I don't know, does that happen less and less the higher you get up into it?
Nah. It's just a balance. It's just levels on this. It's the same when you go up. You're gonna see some pieces of shit over here. You're gonna see some genuine people right here.
Do you feel like, alright, because I feel like the thing is to be super successful, people think you kind of have to be a piece of shit.
I even look at them people different now, like, because it's like when you dealing with all this shit in this industry, you gotta be focused. And if everybody ain't on your level like that, they probably gonna think you a piece of shit. Yeah. It's like, because it's like, yo, no, I ain't doing that. Yo, bro, you gotta go. You gotta stay focused, or the shit gonna sink.
People always talk shit because I'm always on my phone cutting clips. Like, I'll just be talking and I'll be like,
but this your shit. If you don't do that, who gonna do it?
And I feel like, damn, that is kind of it all the way up. Like, if that
this
dude
your career
isn't
now,
like,
bro.
Oh shit, it's a Christmas, I kind of need to work. Like, that's the way that shit kind of happens.
You a one-man army too. You doing all this shit by yourself. So it's like,
if you work like a 9 to 5, you're being paid. You're choosing to be paid by someone so you don't have to work all the time.
Exactly.
But if you're doing your own thing, you kind of have to work all the time, and that's the choice you have to make to be your own boss.
Independent.
Yeah.
If you motherfucking play now, you gonna pay later.
Do you think it's easier for artists to be independent now?
Hell yeah. You don't need nobody. You watch your motherfuckers change their family life, they kids and grandkids life off of just being independent.
What's the best way for artists to make money?
Merch. If your music to that level, even if it's breaking through, shit, it's a million ways. Merch, man, fucking get some good weed, start a weed brand. I'm gonna make it happen. I don't see how they don't make it happen. Like a lot of guys don't make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen, man. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna figure it out.
Well, spill some of the sauce. People need to hear it. That's the point.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm saying I can't. My sauce, man. Listen, man. But artists, merch, get a weed brand. Save your money. That's what it is. Cause you gonna make money in this shit. But and going back to invest your money in you. If you getting 5,000 hit, save up, get a Sprinter. Now you just really paying for gas and you paying your driver and y'all moving, y'all on the road. It's a million. What y'all merch, weed. Get your own studio time.
Yeah.
I just figured
Make
it out.
money in other ways.
Yeah.
Invest in different business opportunities.
Save your money, get some property.
You're not making the money from the music.
Yeah, like don't depend on that shit. Cause if you won't reach a certain level, that money not going. It ain't gonna put around like that.
How many streams do you think you need to make like a living wage off of that?
I can't even say that. Cause Snoop just said he got 1 billion streams. He got 30,000 out. That's terrible.
I think about that with that clip. I was like, damn. Imagine 20 years ago if I told you, 20 years ago if I was like, hey, I got 22 million views on something. 20 years ago, you'd be like, what the fuck?
That shit unheard of.
Now it's like, yeah, so what? Go make some money another way.
Y'all ain't fucking send me a plaque, nothing. I just
Nothing,
did 22. That's
I know
big.
I made Instagram.
But how do you feel about you like, alright, I'm getting somewhere now. I'm 22.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm happy that it happened, but I think people think when they get that they'll make it. And maybe even
Still
I
gotta
felt it in a
work.
way. I was like,
This shit smoking
I
mirrors,
just
man.
got 10,000 followers. I was like, people are like, you shouldn't be happy about that shit. I'm like, I am happy about that shit. Like, I'm not buying my shit.
Your shit all organic too, bro.
Well, organic. I think you know what if you're doing the right shit, kind of. Like you know if you're fucking off, and you know if you're doing the right shit.
Well, or you know if you could go even harder with this shit.
Yeah.
Too. So, you gotta weed out the bullshitters, man. You got that, and I'm starting a platform now. My partner right here.
You want to talk about it?
What you want to do, Alice?
You want to hop on? Yeah, I want to hear about your platform. Here you go. Come sit right here.
I'll take the mic.
I'll put him on the spot, man. Just talk your shit for a few.
Just talking to that.
So we starting a platform. Bar Work came to me with the idea, and I'm already in the process of building platforms and networks. I thought it was perfect. I known them for a few years actually, and I was actually in the car when he went to meet with Benny, in Philly and stuff like that, and we just built a rapport. Our goal is to give artists a spotlight, contribute to the culture and monetize, eventually, and give people opportunities to monetize and, leave a dent any way we can.
So what is it going to? You're gonna have artists do? Are you gonna do podcasts? Or are you gonna do freestyles? What do you?
Nah, it's like a modern kind of like Rap City / Byron Allen, pull up, quick little Q&A, spit some bars,
Oh, that's fine.
see, and kind of leaving out the negativity and the politics and the gossip and all that shit, and just see the artist's character or whoever we got on there.
Yeah,
You might be on there one
Grew up
day.
on like 106 in Park and Rap City and Hits from the Street. All these like platforms when we was younger, it gave us a good feeling.
Yeah.
So we want to bring something back that pays homage to the culture and give people that feeling.
And bring that nostalgia back.
And I think there's a lot of fucking talent that you deal with, but also around here in this area, in Connecticut in the whole, you know what I mean?
And I'm trying to curate it. You know what I'm saying?
It's hilarious. I've been posting those lyric videos and shit. And
I seen you added that too. I said,
yeah, those have been doing.
see him on his
those have
shit.
been going crazy.
See him on his shit.
But someone hit me the other day, and they were like, "Thank you for putting a spotlight on Connecticut rap." That's what they said, and I was like, not that damn I didn't even mean to, but I was like, damn, nah, they were just hella rappers that I enjoyed from Connecticut.
Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from Massachusetts.
He New England.
Yeah, I'm New England, so it's like that's what I mean. But it was just like it was funny. I was like, damn, there were hella people that I was listening to from this area that I didn't even like mean to be like, all right, I'm gonna do a spotlight just on Connecticut.
Even to see them dudes get they shine, because it's like we all on the outskirts. That's why I was so big when Griselda and them blew up too, because it's like we on the outskirts of New York City, so it's like we get the bullshit. They don't even want to look this way. So and that's a reason why Butch wanted to see that too. Like, no, y'all there, y'all just like us. So what you want me to do? How you want me to help you, bro? And just let me know.
He fucked with hella people out of Connecticut.
Yeah, hell yeah, yep. So Butch come here, he go to my mother's house, my house. We riding around, so. And he was just like, he said, I'm gonna help you. He's like, what you want to do? I was like, I just want to help the artists get some recognition and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I see motherfuckers spending their life savings trying to make it up. And I've never seen nobody get nowhere. So for me being the reason why it's some spotlight here too, I'm proud of that.
And what's the name of the platform gonna be?
Bar Work.
Bar Work.
And my boy Malik coming out. We got a deal. BSF Sony. Shout out to Butch. Najee who made it happen.
Flames.
Heroin.
His shit's crazy. I'm gonna be pulling up to Rochester.
I know. I'm gonna call him after this. I'm gonna put you on the phone and
His shit's fire.
Yeah,
I'm a
man.
big fan of his music.
Man, he different, man. That's my guy. That's my brother, man. The first time I heard him, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I ended up walking to the stage like I was a zombie, like one of them zombie movies. I started going to the stage. I was like y'all don't hear this shit?
There's something about like a really unique voice that you've never heard before.
Distinct voice.
If you can rap fire, but then if you have a voice that you've never heard before,
God.
it's like Wes. It's like
Exactly.
any of them.
Some people don't like it, but the people who like it, they love it.
It
Like
don't
they
matter,
like.
bro. That's just
Yeah.
fire. If you don't like it, you're retarded.
Home got one of those
Yeah.
voices like X-Men.
Yeah, but just different too.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And then my brother Dub, he got a lot to do with the Hartford sound. So we got a studio. He running the shit,
What's the
producing.
name
He
of the
gonna
studio?
Rare Form Studio.
Dope as hell. Where can
Yep.
people find all this shit and find your shit?
Steve Starks, my IG for now, and then I'll
Bar Work University,
Yep.
IG.
Bar Work University IG. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Hey, man.